What's going on, guys? It's your man, Ed Hayes, the wholesale coach here, and this is the long-awaited follow-up video to the video I made on REI Reply recently. So in this one, I'm going to be giving you all a back-end view of my REI Reply dashboard and let you all know how my campaigns have been rocking and rolling out here in Nevada. So I hope that you all are pumped for this content. Go ahead, hit that like button for me now, and let's go ahead, let's get into it. Alright guys, so since I made that last video on REI Reply, things have pretty much been popping. To be 100% honest with you guys, I actually had some technical difficulties with my list after I ran my first campaign or whatever, but we got everything figured out. We sent off a new campaign this morning and things have been rocking and rolling once again, even better than what it was before. So I'm literally loving it. I'm gonna pop open some footage from my phone where you all can see some of the replies that we had coming in, some of the people that were interested and getting offers on their properties. We haven't been able to fully lock anything up as of yet. But that's simply because we haven't ran many campaigns since the last video. But today, man, y'all, it's been rocking and rolling out here, to be 100% honest with you all. Now, I don't want to expose these people information, so I'm probably going to put some type of like filter over the screen or something over the screen to where you're not looking at these people's phone numbers and stuff like that. But look, man, I want y'all to know y'all get all types of crazy replies. But real quick, though, I want to show you all kind of how this system operates. So, I sent them a text message this morning, and then 5 minutes later, it automatically followed up with a voicemail. And then, 3 hours later, it automatically sent them a text message. And then this person actually gave me a call. Actually, I missed that call. But I reached back out to them and they didn't answer. But, this is the type of things that you'll see inside of your system. So, other people that I got, that I reached out to or whatever, some of them reached out like that, they were like, no, not at this time. I'm like, thanks for getting back to me. We are active cash buyers in Nevada, so if anything changes, please let us know. They say we will. So, it's like a lot of different situations. So this person right here, it's like they responded with just a blank message or whatever, which is kind of weird. This person says, will do. I let them know, like, thanks for getting back to me. We're active cash buyers, da. So, it's like we're having conversations out here, guys, and the system is pretty much working by itself. I don't have to manually send out these text messages or manually input these people's address and names and stuff like that. It's doing it for me. This person right here went off on me, as you all can see. I'm not going to read that. You know what I'm saying? You can go and read that for yourself. But look, people be going in. Like, people at home, so they got a ton of time to get kind of creative and really think about what they're going to say back to you or whatever, like this person right here. So you get some highlights out here, you know what I'm saying? It'll keep you laughing a little bit, don't take it personally. Excuse me. Don't take it personally, anything like that. This is the daily, the daily stuff that you encounter when you're reaching out to motivated sellers. Keep in mind, other people in your area are likely to be using these campaigns as well. Like, I'm pretty sure that my guy Adrian out here in Nevada probably reached out to this guy Michael Coleman. Like, he just recently started using REI Reply. He sent me a screenshot not too long ago, and I saw this guy's name on his list as well. So there will be some overlap. Other people may be reaching out to these same people. So you want to make sure that your messages are unique as well. So inside of your like campaign settings, when you're setting up these text messages to go out, just make sure that, like, you put your own spin on them a little bit. One thing that I noticed, like their template, it says like by chance, something like that in their template, but it actually says it wrong. It's like BUY instead of BY. So that's one thing right there that you can, just edit up just to make sure that your template looks different and it just stands out from the competition. Simple as that. So kind of keep that in mind, guys. anyway, just want you all to see that, we got the campaign out here rocking and rolling. When people say like, please stop contacting this number and things of that nature, the system should automatically put them into the do not dial option or whatever. It'll pretty much opt them out of all marketing campaigns. Or when people are saying yes, you can also set it up to where, you can add them to a campaign, or put them in an opportunity. So this person is automatically stored inside of the DNC pipeline. So when I go over to the opportunities tab, you all would be able to see that. These are mostly people were just saying no. This was an ideal scenario right here. So this person actually gave us a referral to another person, which is awesome. I reached out to him earlier in the day. I was like, hey, William, I called you earlier. I'd love to discuss blank address. Would you consider an offer today? We really love the property. They said wrong number. I said, my apologies. We buy houses all over Nevada. Do you by chance have a property you are interested in selling? They sent me the phone number and the name of another person, and they said, call that number. That's a pretty good deal. So I responded back to them manually and said, thanks so much, we'll reach out. So I actually still need to reach out to this person. Actually, it's getting a little bit later. It's time for me to reach out to them. So, but these are like ideal scenarios. Let's actually head over to the opportunities tab so you all can check out these opportunities and see what they look like. So as you all can see, like this person right here, they're already in the campaign as like attention. This person said like sure or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. We've got 7 people who said it was the wrong number, 7 people who were do not calls. And it says that this person is already in the campaign. You know what it is that I believe that this person is actually in the wrong number campaign. Yeah, here we go. It's this person right here, actually. So I'm just going to remove this wrong number tab. And I'm actually going to add them on to, I'm just going to change the stage to attention. And boom, there we go. We're just going to update that. And it should update our pipeline as well. Whoops, let's just leave that person right there. Yeah, so this should update our pipeline as well. Boom, now you see we got 2 leads at the attention stage. So these are working out pretty nicely so far, guys. And as far as how REI Reply works, like they really only want you to send out 200 texts per phone number per day. So I have it set up to send out 200 texts per day per person. Per phone number, I should say. Texting 200 people, I should say, per day. So if we look at our dashboard, we'll see that we have 15 opportunities. It says, honestly, to be 100% honest, like I don't necessarily like the way that this looks because the pipeline value is not necessarily 150,000 because, most of the opportunities over here were actually wrong numbers and do not call. So those aren't like legit leads, but it still like for some reason counts them as they have like amounts connected with these leads. So I'll probably have to go in and change some of the settings. The good thing is that you can actually change those settings. I think it's inside of this trigger section to where you can set up all of the automations. I'm just going to set it up to where when it's a wrong number, it doesn't give them a lead value. Pretty much. So just to keep things simple or whatever, so I'm not confusing like real life numbers with people who said that it's just a wrong phone number or do not call me. So going back over to this dashboard though, you see like we have like the opportunities. You see 15 opportunities, 1 lost, 14 open. The pipeline value is $150,000 supposedly. So it shows you like a pie chart as well as like a funnel type chart of what your pretty much like what your pipeline looks like right now. It's not completely accurate like I told you all before though, so kind of pay attention to that. And then I've got like these people who require additional attention, and it has it set up right here in my dashboard so I can pay attention to them. I can check mark if I've done that task already. So that's pretty cool. I like that. And then it also has Google My Business on here. So once I get this Google My Business situation all set up, as well as my website as well, I need to set that up as well inside of REI Reply. Once I get those two things set up, I'll be able to see all of the statistics for my Google My Business as well. They also allow you to see your like your Facebook and Google ad reporting right here and whatnot, so that's pretty nice as well. So but yeah, long story short though, guys, because I don't want to make this video too long, I noticed that I'm coming up on almost 13 minutes now, so I just wanted you all to see that, look, these campaigns are rocking and rolling out here. Like I said, I had a little bit of an issue when I was first getting started, so keep this in mind. If you're gonna grab the system, make sure when you skip trace those leads, you really want to skip for mobile phone numbers only. That'll make your life a lot easier, trust me, because essentially when I released my first campaign, I ended up getting a decent amount of people who had landlines, essentially. So I was text messaging landlines, and I was getting charged for that pretty much through Twilio. So therefore, if I'm not mistaken, I was getting charged at least. But either way, it's like I wasn't getting as good of results as I should have been getting because I was trying to text message landlines. So make sure that when you set up your campaigns that you don't try to text landlines. I had like 9 campaigns set up ready to go or whatever, but they all had landlines on them. So I just recently had to go back in here and reorganize these campaigns so they can be set to rock and roll starting this week pretty much. So today, look, y'all, we've been out here rocking and rolling. We've been getting a ton of responses. To be honest, I believe that we probably got somewhere around like a 20% not conversion rate, but like response rate today. We sent out 200 text messages, as well as like, ringless voicemail drops, additional text messages and things of that nature. But I swear we probably got like 40 responses today. I'm not exactly sure on the exact number. If I can see it, I'll show you all. Let me see. But it's a lot. Like, we got a lot of responses back today. So I'm really, really liking the response rate. I'm liking that I'm having conversation out here. Everything is pretty automated. I was using my phone. Excuse me. And I'll likely have some stuff on the screen so you can see what it looks like on the phone as well. But, I was on my phone replying back to people. I had like tons of responses coming in as soon as I sent out my campaign. So every step of the campaign, it's like you start to get more and more responses. So after that first text, you get a bunch of responses. After the voicemail that follows that, you get a ton of responses. After the next text message, you get a ton of responses. But it's like staggering it out throughout the day so you're not getting bombarded with people all day, and you're also not just like that one-hit wonder. You don't want to be the person that just sends like one text message to a ton of people, and then like now all day you got to be responding back to people manually. You don't want to have to do that. This system is actually, it creates that urgency and that scarcity inside of people. So if nothing else, they'll at least tell you that you have the wrong phone number, so you can at least move on to the next person or ask them like, hey, do you know anyone else? And guess what? You may get leads out of that, just like we did earlier today, as you can see right here. So it's a wonderful thing, guys. I'm really, really loving the service. I highly recommend that you check it out. Make sure y'all use that link down below. I am an affiliate with REI Reply. I will get a little bit of kickback if you get the system, but I'm loving it myself right now. So as y'all can see, I'm not just telling y'all to be telling y'all. I'm over here fanboying over the system. It's legitimately decent. I genuinely like it. I'm using it myself, and I see myself using it for a nice little while. I actually recently spoke with the owner of REI Reply, and I'm looking to try to have him come on to the podcast sometime soon so he can break down the service a little bit more, kind of tell you all a little bit more about it as well. So if you all would like that, make sure y'all hit that like button. Let's try to get 50 likes on this video in a short period of time. Anyway, though, guys, I hope that y'all staying healthy and staying blessed out there. I hope that this video helps you if you were trying to determine whether this system is the right one for you or not. I hope that gives you a lot more of like an update as well. Just like I told y'all will get the update. Be tuned, be on the lookout for my Facebook ads follow-up video as well. That's going to be coming soon as well. So anyway, once again, I hope that y'all staying healthy, staying blessed, and until next time, guys, we are out.